Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Monday morning show brings so many different news and surprises, and well done to the England team. We're going to get into that towards the end of the show. But we've got some transfer news. We've got other bits and pieces of news, glorious news right here on our channel on this Monday morning show. See you in a few ticks. Yes, indeed. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Monday morning show. Yes. I was hoping actually not to be here. Should have been at a workplace, but I'm still waiting for that phone to ring. And actually, I've disconnected my phone. Yeah, it's just calling me at the wrong time. So there is no phone here. I've only got my mobile phone. My mobile phone is my trusted mobile phone, making sure that there is no blockage. Yeah, you can see the live chat's kind of warmed up now. We've got our moderator. Ashley, I hope you're keeping well. I hope you enjoyed the football yesterday. England versus the old enemy, England. Yeah, England versus England. England versus Germany. What am I talking about? It's 2 a.m. in the morning. England versus Germany. I'll get into that towards the end of the show. But what we are going to do here is kind of talk about the news of today. What is the news of today, Alex? Well, before I get into that, guys, make sure that you do subscribe to Cannon for your team. And of course, come into the live chat. We've also got the vote, the poll. What's the latest poll? You'll see in a few ticks. Now, you can get into this. Leno, God, I think he's gone. I think Bernd Leno's gone. Leno going closer to the exit. Arsenal have reportedly reached an agreement with Fulham to sell goalkeeper Bernd Leno with German international to sign. West London club, £8 million. Now, according to The Athletic, the 30-year-old shot stopper is set to move to Craven Cottage before the start of the season, with Arsenal now agreeing to a fee with Fulham to sell Leno, with the Gunners looking to shift off the former Bundesliga star for the majority of the summer. He signed for Bayer Leverkusen in 2018 for a fee of £19 million. Leno was Arsenal's number one for 3 seasons before the surprise arrival of Aaron Ramsdale. Last summer saw the England youngster take over the position to incredible effect last year. The 24-year-old viewed as the vital part of the Gunners' long-term plans. I've got to agree with this report. Despite Leno's quality that made the German a crucial member of Arsenal's squad since 2018 and held as amazing, the up-and-coming, the World Cup, that's what he's worried about. He's got to be seen to be playing games. And when he actually signs the deal for Fulham, it's going to cap off like it's a short career at Arsenal. But no doubt, I've been watching some of his highlights that someone put on Twitter, and some of the incredible shots and saves that he did. A really good shot stopper. But I think where he probably came up short was literally when the ball's hepped up into the air, and maybe his delivery wasn't the best, but he served Arsenal very, very well. You didn't hear him moan that much. No complaining. He's just been a professional, but no longer the number one at Arsenal. But man, Bernd Leno is on the verge of signing for Fulham, and good luck to him. Good luck to him. I think it's a good move for him. Is it a move down? I don't see it like that. He's going to be playing in the Premier League, isn't he? Anyhow, so that's the first news segment out of the way, and it's got like loan deals and exits coming on this one. This youngster here is, I think, on the verge of being loaned out yet again. Arsenal talent Florian Balogun is edging closer to a loan move to league side the Stade de Rennes with a medical booked this week. Balogun spent the second half of last season out on loan at the Borough, where he scored 3 goals in, I think, 18 appearances. Really not a great return, to be honest. But another player leaving, but only on loan this this part. Again, we'll keep an eye on him. And I think the last news segment we have is in regards to a prediction, not from an Arsenal player, from a Man U player. I've got to put this up. It's breaking news. Peter Schmeichel prediction. Former Man United goalkeeper Peter Schmeichel admits Arsenal finally look like a team that can finish inside the top four. Now, since 2017, since the last time Arsenal featured in the Champions League, yeah, Schmeichel was predicting how the league's standings will be at the end of this campaign, up and coming campaign. And in the Times, he said that the competition will come from Chelsea and from Spurs, who have signed well, and Antonio Conte have a very clever manager who's so good at getting the maximum out of his players. Schmeichel wanted to say that I'm looking at Arsenal, and for the first time in a long time, thinking top four, thinking, oh right, okay. And that's it. He just says that he's looking at Arsenal for the first time and top four. Okay, thank you for that, Mr. Schmeichel. Thank you. So these have been the new segments currently running on Canon 40 TV. And a big shout out to, England's team. They beat the old enemy, Germany, 2-1. And they've been crowned the new European champions of Europe. So 2-1 to them. So that is it. Congratulations to them, and I'm sure you join me in that. Congratulations to the women's England team, newly crowned champions of Europe. I've seen some bits and pieces like there's going to be a celebration for the England team. Is it Trafalgar Square? I think only 7,000. 7,000? That can't be. Only 7,000 people will be allowed. That's ridiculous. I can't believe it. But anyway. So before we go into the live chat, I do want to look on our Twitter feed and see if there's been any comments there at least. Let's have a look. Right, there's not been any comments there thus far, which means I can go now into the poll. Now, the poll that we did this morning, the 1st of August, I can't believe it. What happened to July? What happened to her? She came and she went, and that's it. The 1st of August, time literally, maybe it's just showing my age. Anyhow, so the poll is, how many players to be sold? How many players do you think Arsenal can get out? It's all about players being coming in. How many players are going to be leaving? But anyway, Bert Leno is the first player literally is going to be gone. And Balogun and Nuno Tavares. I saw a video about Nuno Tavares. Was that the game he played for his new team, Marseille, where he nutmegged the player? And what's the caption is? He never did that for Arsenal. Okay. Dear. Well, left backs are not supposed to be doing that nutmegs, are they? They're just supposed to be like defending. But anyhow. So the question is, how many players to be sold? We've got 157 votes, 1 comment and 5 likes. I need to check out that 1 comment. I think I'm not responding to that 1 comment. But anyhow, so these are the options. 5+ players, 4 players, 2 players, or no players. Well, no players, I've just been a little bit silly there. Anyhow, so these how the numbers have fallen so far. So 8% of the subscribers believe it's going to be 2 players who are going to be sold in this transfer window. 30% of the subscribers have gone for 4 players are going to be sold in this transfer window. And 62% of the subscribers, you voted for this, you, not me, have said it's going to be 5 or more players going to be sold in this transfer window. Misguided youth. 62%. Okay, all right, has that changed? It's still 62%. Oh, but this time we've got, I just refreshed the page, it says 176 votes. There's now 2 comments and 5 likes. So keep voting on this one here. How many players do you think Arsenal will get out Get out. Sell. Get out. Get out. Sell. No, get out. Actually, no, sell. Sell, call, sell. Anyhow. Shall we go into a live chat? I think we probably need to go into a live chat before people start to say I've lost my mind. Actually, I lost my mind a long time ago. Anyhow, again, like I said, we come into a live chat. You can see here. I still feel like a weatherman, just like doing a weather thing. Give us your thoughts about maybe the England match last night, being newly crowned champions or queens of Europe. First major trophy since 1966. And about Arsenal, and about Nuno Tavares, and the players you think, or actually how many players you think Arsenal will get rid of? How many Arsenal players do you think they will sell? Come in a live chat. Who do we have here? Actually says, congrats to England ladies team. There you go. Who showed the men how to do it. Kane, how to win the golden boot without the need for penalties. It's a bit below the belt, isn't it? Anyhow, yeah, a Trafalgar Square at first come, first serve basis. Ridiculous. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to give my age away, but I don't know how many people were on the streets of London when England won the World Cup in 1966. Surely it must have been more than 7,000 people. Must have been more than 7,000 people. So what's the deal here? And if Arsenal were to win the Premier League, we wouldn't say, oh, we're going to limit it to 7,000 people. That you can't come out your front garden and see, the coach or the bus go by. 7,000 people. I'm not sure what's going on there. Not sure what's going on. Okay, come on. Let's get the comments up. Come on. Half asleep at 20 minutes past the hour of 11 a.m. UK time. Yeah. Actually, whilst everyone's thinking about whether they're going to come in a live chat or not, or maybe go actually and do your work, probably in the office. Probably you're here, your typewriter, and you've got your mobile phone on, looking at me talk about Arsenal. I'll give you some news for the next few days. So again, I'm going to continue trying to do live shows in the morning until I get that phone call. Actually, I did have a phone call this morning. What am I talking about? I'm talking about my work placements. So I'll continue doing that until we arrive at that point. Up and coming for the Friday, forget about the football. Forget about Arsenal going to be back in the Premier League action. Actually, no. The Easy Talk, the flagship live show, will be making its long-awaited return. This Friday, it's going to be a 7 p.m. kickoff, not 8 p.m. 7 because 8 p.m. that's when the game kicks off. I'm going to be joined by, actually, the names have changed. John Nagi Zaguna, Don Larry, and the Enforcer in Des. So check that out this coming Friday, 7 p.m. Kickoff. Now, I'm hoping that on the Saturday, I'll be able to do a live show, but some of my mates out in Central and South America, because they haven't featured on the channel for more than a year. So in between today and that Friday and Saturday, we're going to continue doing maybe more live shows in the morning, but no doubt you'll be seeing me a lot more of me in the evenings. I don't know, can you see any more of me in the evenings? I don't think you can, because I'll be doing evening shows anyway. But anyhow, that's what's going to be happening from today right up until Friday and then the Saturday. Now, you could also come in and give me your predictions for the game. Yeah, Arsenal will play away at Selhurst Park. And no doubt, Wilfried Zaha will be like this. Just washing his hands. He's just going to be washing his hands. That's what he's going to be doing. I can't imagine. Well, anyhow, come in live chat. Let me know your thoughts about the impending up-and-coming game against Crystal Palace away from home. Can the lads continue in the same vein? In the same vein? Been scoring goals freely, haven't they? Do it when it matters. When does it matter, Alex? 38 games in the Premier League. That's when it matters. Right. Okay, so look here. They probably did not expect us to win, so just put this on at the last minute. Yeah, but limited 7,000 people. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry, Ashley. Good morning, God's power. He says Pablo Mari, Pepe, Bellerin, Holding should be sold and bring in 3 or 2 more players. 31 goodness here today. How about smashing that like button, hit that subscribe, and say hi in the chat. Yeah, and also let us know which part of the world that you actually type in from. No keyboard warriors, please. I've done my best to kind of fend off the silly spamming in the live chat. So let's wait and see. I've got Ashley D as my first line of defense. Let's hope he does a good job. Let's hope he does a good job. Arsenal is going win 2-0. I don't know what you mean. Arsenal's going to win 2-0, the minimum. I'm not sure. I don't know what you mean. What are you talking about? We're going to win 2. I don't know. What do you mean, Ashley? I'm not sure what you're talking about. I think you probably need to type that again. I'm not sure what you mean. Okay. Okay. All right. So come on, people. Come on, keep voting, keep commenting in the live chat. I guess, we'll probably do a short show, but I want everyone to have a turn to say their thoughts about the game last night, England versus the old enemy, Germany. The first major trophy since 1966, but only 7,000 people allowed to adorn the streets of Trafalgar Square. Only 7,000 people. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Also, you can continue to vote, and I think what I will do, I will refresh the page and see. I still don't understand what you're saying. The vote that we've done here. The question is, how many players do you think Arsenal can get out? Show them the exit door. Wait, get out. Don't come back. So we've received now 194 votes, 2 comments, now 6 likes. Let's aim for 60 likes, okay, on this latest poll here. So again, how many players do you think Arsenal can sell? So the options are 0. Well, that's out the window, isn't it? 2 players, 4 players, or 5+ players. So 2 players, 8% of you have voted for that. 31% of you have voted for 4 players that can probably be sold. And 61%, I think it's down 1%, isn't it? Yes, it is. 61% of the subscribers on the platform have gone for 5 and more players. Okay. All right. Let's go back. All right. I think I know what you're talking about. Yes, Arsenal going to win too. Yeah. Okay. I understand what you mean. No news about Bellerin. Maybe he stays as a sub mascot. Well, there has been some news about Bellerin. Bellerin. What's the last bit of news that I read about him? I think other clubs have come in or inquiring about Hector Bellerin, but he's saying, I'm staying steadfast. I'm staying here until Arsenal can guarantee I'm allowed to go back to Real Betis. But that's the latest. That's the latest. Yeah. Let me remove that. Chisholm, good morning to you. Says Arsenal, 5 players. 5 players. Would you like to tell me which players do you believe that Arsenal can get out and sell? Let me know which players. Nicholas, good morning to you. Arsenal 100% are not in for a Paqueta, like the title suggests, as Edu himself has thrown cold water on it and states we have multiple players in that position and how they're simply not after him. Well, Nicholas, I think you need to listen to my video. I think my video went up live. Let's have a look here. Yeah, the video went up live this morning. So have a look at and listen to the video. Listen to the video, okay? And I understand there are a lot of conflicting reports out there. And I always say, don't always believe what we say, because I just like doing my research and I give the opinion from my perspective. But I always say, you need to go out and do your homework. But if you're saying that, I mean, I know what you're talking about. Edu actually said it. He said, Lucas Paqueta is a guy who I admire, even from the days when I was with the Brazilian national team. But as for now, there's nothing, because I'm just showing my admiration for him. But I've seen other comparison or comparing reports saying the contrary to that. So I've come somewhere and I've given my opinion, but check out the video that I did, which came live like 4 hours ago. Okay. I'll move this and put this up here. So come on, people, much like Nicholas has just said there, come in and discuss, debate, but keep it clean. Keep it clean, okay? Okay. Just checking our Twitter feed if there's been any other comments there. And no, there haven't. Let me check this. Okay, whilst these pages are refreshing, let me go into back in the live chat. And Nicholas backs it up by saying Arsenal need another two and a winger if we are to take top four seriously. Nicholas, you don't think Arsenal are not taking it serious? You don't think they're not taking it serious? They have brought 5 players. They got Gabriel Jesus. They got Alexander Zinchenko. And then 3 other players. Do you not think Arsenal are taking it serious, top 4? I mean, yeah, Peter Schmeichel reckons that Arsenal are now serious contenders to be in top 4. And you know my opinion, actually, maybe you don't know my opinion, but my opinion is, when you're recruiting, your mind should not be telling you, you know what, I'm looking at these players just to secure, a good level of football, or maybe I'm buying these players just to secure top 4. Your mind should be telling you, if you have an elite mentality, we're buying these players to win the Premier League, not to secure top 4. But so you don't think Arsenal have been taking it serious? Again, I'm just asking the question before anybody gets upset. Arsenal need a midfielder. And Umo, good morning to you. It's still good morning, just about. Or maybe let us know which part of the world you're typing from, Umo. What type of midfielder? Because there are different types of midfielders. You can have like an attacking midfielder. You can have a defensive midfielder, a creative midfielder, a box-to-box midfielder. So what kind of midfielder do you think Arsenal should be going for? I mean, Youri Tielemans is not a defensive midfielder. So what kind of midfielder, again, do you think Arsenal need to be going for? Well, Nicholas, brought 5 players, but only 2 of these players solve an actual problem. Nicholas, have you been reading my notes, man? You've been reading my notes. I can see the positive vibes in Arsenal. What happened in the beginning of last season will not happen. Thunder does not strike twice. It does. It does. Lightning sometimes does strike twice in the same place. It does. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Strike twice. But God's power. Can you pinpoint? You're saying that I can see the positive vibes. What, just in general, that the players look more happier? Is that your definition of positive vibes? Can you be a little bit more specific? Because again, do it in the Premier League. Win. Come the 5th of August at maybe 11 o'clock, we can actually say, right, well, you know what? Arsenal have literally made a good start in the Premier League. And I was watching them briefly, another channel. I don't, very rarely I'll watch other platforms because I've already got, our group of content creators that I check out their content from time to time. But this guy was saying for Arsenal, they've got to win the first 5 to 6 games of the season. I'm thinking, boy, 5 to 6 games. Let me look at the first 5 to 6 games. To me, I don't look beyond the first game. I don't look beyond the first game. Arsenal have yet to learn this lesson. Don't get ahead of yourself. Prepare for that one game. Deal with that one game before you think about the next game or your forecast for the whole of the month of January or August or September. Deal with that one game first. But let's have a look at let's have a look here. So there you go, August the 5th, away to Crystal Palace, then at home to Leicester City, away to Bournemouth, at home to Fulham, and then at home to Aston Villa. So I think the guy is saying literally the whole of August, Arsenal have to win all the games in August. Because you can't be telling me, we've been lauding, not we, you have been lauding Arsenal, the pre-season. And truth be told, they can only beat who they have been put in to play against. And they did okay. But you need to replicate that performance in every single game. 38 games in the Premier League. And only then can we say, right, the team has arrived. They haven't arrived. They have not arrived. Anyway, get off my soapbox. Okay. What's going on Savage, Tielemans, Cody, and Paqueta here in Kampala, Uganda, a lovely part of Africa. My brother, thank you for that. Well, Tielemans, I've done a video about Youri Tielemans. I did a video about Lucas Paqueta last week, and I received some comments. I said, right, okay, well, I probably need to do another update on Lucas Paqueta. And over the last 6 or 7 days, there has been some conflicting news. And I read the actual comments from Edu, where he's actually said, I only admire Lucas Paqueta because, I was with the Brazilian international national team. So I admire him. He's a good player. He's a great player. So I admire him for that. But at that time, there was no talks. I was thinking, are you sure, Edu? Are you really sure? And then I heard the news, actually, Arsenal are not going in for Paqueta, but I've done a video which came live like 4 hours ago. Listen out. Check it out. Tielemans, again, there's no video that came live this morning. Arsenal have agreed terms, apparently with Youri Tielemans. And the way I see it is either one or the other. Arsenal are not going to go for a Youri Tielemans and a Lucas Paqueta. It's either one or the other. If Paqueta doesn't happen, most likely we will expedite and get the deal done with Youri Tielemans. But it's going to be either one or the other, not both of them. Cody Gakpo, on the other hand, they're also been told they've got to pay £38 million. They've got to pay £38 million for him. So I probably need to do another update video on him. And who's the other person you mentioned? Okay, Savic, Milinovic, Savic. I think that's probably gone cold. But again, another player I have to do some research on. But I think that trail there, or the connection with Arsenal and this guy here, is probably gone cold. But let me do research on that. But that's the latest. That's the latest right there. Let me quickly check and see where we stand. See any comments? It's funny, I'm absolutely serious. I took away the phone from here. Too much of a distraction. Now I use my mobile phone as a way to make sure that the live chat is flowing, because we had some problems a couple of weeks ago. I was thinking, right, it's showing me here, it's working, but on the app, the platform I use is not working. So I have my phone here. So I remove one phone to be less of a distraction. What happens? People were sending me messages and trying to call me. So come on, people, I'm live. Don't call me whilst I'm doing a live show. Okay, all right, let's have a look here. Okay, all right. So there's not been any other comments or chats on our Twitter feed. Let me refresh the page where we've done the latest vote or voting. How many players do you think Arsenal can actually sell in this transfer window? I think what I will do, I think I will review the news of today. Short segments, news segments. So let's get to it. And the first one is this goalkeeper here, Bernd Leno. Where is he? Bernd Leno. Leno closer to the exit door. Arsenal have reportedly reached an agreement with Fulham to sell the goalkeeper Bernd Leno, with the German international set to sign for the West London club for £8 million. I mean, they got it cut price. £8 million. Wow. Now, according to another platform, the 30-year-old shot stopper is set to move to Craven Cottage before the start of the season, with Arsenal now agreeing to a fee with Fulham to sell Leno, with the Gunners looking to shift off the former Bundesliga star for the majority of the summer. Remember, he signed from Bayer Leverkusen in 2018 for a record reported £19 million. So reported, not record, reported £19 million. Leno was Arsenal's number one for 3 seasons before the surprise arrival of Aaron Ramsdale last summer saw the England youngster take over the position to incredible effect last year, with the 24-year-old viewed as a vital part of the Gunners' long-term plans. Now, despite Leno's quality that made the German a crucial part of Arsenal's squad since 2018 and hailed as amazing, the up-and-coming FIFA World Cup means that the goalkeeper should be looking to play regular football for the up-and-coming season, with Fulham an ideal destination for the shot stopper. And I actually said I think I was asked the question, would you sell Leno? As a person, I wouldn't sell him. I'll keep him. But you got to think and look at it from his personal point of view. He wants to be seen. He needs to be seen playing regular football. It's not going to happen at Arsenal. So when he eventually does sign a contract, we will announce that. Another player actually who's on the verge of actually going out on loan this time is again Florian Balogun. Arsenal talent Florian Balogun is edging closer to a loan move to League One side Stade de Reims. I'm not sure if I pronounced that quite right. With a medical booked in this week. Now, Balogun, as we know, was previously loaned out to the Borough, where he scored 3 goals in 18 appearances. And can I say it's a shame? Because we talk about needing an additional striker, a striker that can bring something different. And I guess they think that Balogun is still not ready to provide that. And it's okay. It's all right, because no matter what I say, no matter what you say about what Arsenal do, they're going to do whatever they want to do anyway. But Balogun, most likely going out on loan, we'll keep an eye on that. And then this news here, I probably need to put up this breaking news. Peter Schmeichel, United goalkeeper, admits that Arsenal finally looks like a team that can finish inside the top 4. The Gunners have not made the Champions League since 2017. My goodness. And came very close last season. But Schmeichel made a prediction, speaking on the Times, that he says the competition will come from Chelsea and from Spurs, who have signed well in Antonio Conte, have a very clever manager who's good at getting the maximum out of his players. I'm also looking at Arsenal for the first time in a long time for the top 4. Now, I did ask the question. I said, have Arsenal been serious enough? And I'm thinking, forget about securing top 4. Have they recruited enough to think about winning the Premier League? Have they been serious enough? Ray Parlour said last week that Arsenal should aim for top 3. To me, that doesn't show an elite attitude. It doesn't. Always be aiming for the top. Always aim for the top. Anyway, and last but not least, we spoke about the game yesterday. The women's England team have won the first major trophy for England since 1966. But on from that, there was a tweet I saw that was retweeted by John Nagiza Guna, who says the celebrations at Trafalgar, only 7,000 people would be allowed. I think it's ridiculous. Only 7,000? Oh, my goodness. Anyhow, congratulations. Congratulations. And these, again, have been the news segments repeated again for the second and last time on this Monday show over here on Canon 4 TV. Let me go into the live chat for I think maybe for the last time before we do wrap up this show here. Okay. Umo says, will Gabriel just be able to finish full season on his own? I think Arsenal need a supporter striker. Well, they've got Eddie Nketiah, haven't they? He's got that supporter striker in Eddie Nketiah. The front 3 that I've seen he's going to be going for more often than not will be Martinelli on the left, Saka on the right, and Jesus down the middle, kind of floating around somewhere in the 18-yard box. But it's fun. I think was it his first goal? He started a move, didn't he, against Sevilla? Out where? On the left. And he ended it by scoring a goal. So Arsenal will do well this season. The boys are ready. They have learned from their past mistakes. They are fully ready. They only need our support. That's a good shout, actually. The unity, the excitement among the players is exceptional. I wish there's one day I want to Arsenal to do their pre-season in Nigeria. We have about 8 to 10 million fans based in Nigeria. I know that actually Africa has one of the largest followings. I looked at the pre-season and you see the stadiums there. I'm thinking, wow, we've got quite a few fans, haven't we, abroad? Quite a few fans. But yeah, also Africa, the continent there, they're a big following, a big Arsenal following over there as well. But you probably need to send a letter to Arsenal and just see if they're able to, I don't know, organise a pre-season out in Africa. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, I think that I'm just refreshing the page, Twitter, to see. Oh, that's nothing to do with Arsenal. All right. So let me look at the poll for the last time before we do wrap up this show here. And the question is, how many players do you think Arsenal can sell in this transfer window? And the options are 0, 2, 4, or 5 plus players. We've received now 224 votes, still 2 comments, now 7 likes. 0% of the subscribers have gone for 0 players out. 8% of the subscribers have voted for 2 players to be sold. 31% of the subscribers have gone for 4 players will be sold in this transfer window. And 62% now believe that 5 or more players will be sold in this transfer window. Loans you can't include loans. I'm talking about players who are going to be sold. Yeah, so loan deals, they don't count. All right. All right. Okay. And last time in the live chat before we wrap up this one, Amitesh says 4 players. Wow. Okay. 4 players. Amitesh, who are these 4 players you believe that Arsenal will show the exit door to? Let me know before we finish this live show over here. And another quick reminder that this coming Friday, apart from we know that Arsenal are going to be back in Premier League action away from home, Selhurst Park against Crystal Palace. But also this Friday, we'll see the return of the Canon not the Canon Project. The Canon Project is Monday. The Easy Talk, which is the flagship live show every Friday. I might have to change that. It might be every other Friday because it does take a lot of organising to get people together to talk about Arsenal. But it'll be the return of the Easy Talk this Friday, 7 p.m. UK time. I can't tell you why that's the reason, but it'll be, I mean, usually it's 7:30, but this coming Friday, it'll be 7 p.m. Okay, so make sure that you do tune in, don't tune out. But also, that's why I always say, make sure that you do subscribe. And what are you doing, Alex? What are you doing? There you go. That's why I always say that you must subscribe to Canon 40 TV so you don't miss out on any up and coming content. Also, going forward, once we kick off our Europa League charge, every Thursday will be, let's say, dedicated, but the live chat will only be accessible to paid members. And I remember the last time in the Europa League, the Friday night shows were blistering. They were really, really good. So if you're not a paid member, you will not be able to access the live chat. Just much like now, I mean, the live chat is open season now, isn't it? But come Thursday nights, you know, Europa League football, the live chat will be only accessible if you are a paid member. Okay, and then next week Monday will be the return of the Canon Project, 5:30 p.m. when I'm joined by maybe one, possibly maybe two, at most guests, where we're going to be talking about the news of the week or the events of the week. Okay, so that's what's going to be happening for the next few days, right up until next week. I believe we're finished. Let's have a look. All right, Denise, Tito. Good morning to you. Good afternoon. Let me know which part of the world that you're typing from, Denise. Smith Rowe, because he will have trouble to play. I spoke about him last week. Last week, Friday or Saturday? I think it was Saturday. You know, with all the players now, and no doubt, I'm thinking Arteta will probably start that 11. And just to think that, where's Emma Smith Rowe? It's down to Emma Smith Rowe to get himself fit and stay in form. But yeah. Also, Denise, again, no, let me know which part of the world are you typing from. And also, Denise, one more thing as well. We are looking for more female contributors. We've got Angie, the First Lady of Canon 40 TV. So if you want to join Angie to be another female contributor on Canon 40 TV, you can send me a yes or no. So you can probably say, yes, I'm interested, or no, I'm actually not interested. So send me a Y for yes or no, you're not interested. If you are interested, I can put the link for the email address. You can send me an email and we can get you on to the live show. Because this is what we're trying to do here. We're trying to be very representative of the fan base. The fan base is not only about, you know, boys and men. I mean, look at what England did yesterday. Yeah? Female contributors, whether you're black, white, you know, straight or gay, it doesn't matter. We'll have you on the platform. So, Denise, if you are interested, if you're still listening here and you would like to be a contributor on Canon 40 TV, you can put Y for yes, you are interested, or N for no. Actually, I'm not interested. So if you will kindly do that for me, please. Just the last few here. Hector Bellerin, make the nose. That's only three. Did you not say four? I thought you said four. Anyway, three. Three of the best. All right. Oops. What about central defensive midfielder? What about the central defensive midfielder? We need to go in the market and buy a central defensive midfielder. Again, if you're not going to give Mohamed Elneny more game time than he played last season, then go in the market and buy a central defensive midfielder. And unfortunately, Youri Tielemans is not a central defensive midfielder. Thomas Partey is not a central defensive midfielder. He's a box-to-box midfielder. Martin Odegaard is not a central defensive midfielder. Granit Xhaka cannot tackle, so he's not a central defensive midfielder. Right, so Denise says yes. So Denise, what I'm going to say, put it here, send me an email arsenalrepublic1@gmail.com. Unfortunately, Angie cannot make the Easy Talk this Friday because of the timings. I was promoting the 8 p.m. kickoff for the live show. I'm thinking, oh, but no, 8 p.m. is when Arsenal kick off against Crystal Palace. So that's the reason why Angie cannot make the live show this coming Friday. But Denise, send me an email. There you go. You can see it at arsenalrepublic1@gmail.com, and we will get you on the next available live show. I think maybe what we can probably do is get you and Angie on and forget about the lads. Yeah, because the guys, they've been dominating the live shows. We did have a previous female contributor, but she has now closed down her platform. She was doing wonderful Arsenal content, and that's what it is, isn't it? There are other more important things in life than just podcasting and talking about Arsenal. But that's okay. It's okay. So send me an email, Denise, and I think what we can probably do, look to do, is when Angie's next available, we can probably get both Angie and yourself on a live show talking about Arsenal. Yeah, but thank you for reaching out to me. Thank you. So that's the email address. But also, I think the email address is also in the description box below. So it's there. Look here. Okay, Pepe and Nelson. Reece Nelson is not going anywhere. Arsenal are going to give him some more opportunity, more game time opportunities. So I'm just checking if I'm here. Yeah, they're going to give him more opportunity. I think it's well deserved of Reece Nelson, because much like Eddie Nketiah, who a lot of you don't rate, you don't like him for whatever reason, they have not had a full season of game time. Reece Nelson has not had that. He's had bit part performances, but give him a good run of games next season and see how he gets on. And I'd be quite happy to say goodbye to Nicolas Pepe and say hello to Reece Nelson. Give Reece Nelson all those opportunities there on the right-hand side and see how he gets on. All right, Leno's actually leaving anyway. He's leaving. Yeah, he's going to Fulham. All right. Okay, so last refresh. Any more comments there? No more comments there. Okay, refresh this page here. Okay, not any comments there. Right. Okay, and I believe that we have come to an end on this Monday show over here on Canon 40 TV. I want to say a big thank you to each and every one of you for watching me talk. Actually, we shared the time together, didn't we? We shared this time together. It's like, what's it, 10 minutes, 12, 11 minutes short of an hour. And a lot of you will know I don't like doing hour-long shows. Keep it short. Say what you have to say in the shortest time possible. I probably could have gone for maybe 30 minutes, but because I rely so much on the live chat, you can see it there, 80% of the live show, I'm relying on the interaction in the live chat. But I don't like doing hour-long shows. Keep it concise. Always leave the audience wanting more. Until next time. That's what my mentor told me, and I've tried to remember that. But also showing gratitude. Thank you to each and every one of you. Yes, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you right there for listening to me talk about Arsenal, the latest news from our perspective. I will be back later on this evening, give you some more live, and also I'll try and figure out, but check out to see where we are with Savic. Milivojevic, Savic, the brute in the midfield. We need him. Central defensive midfielder, I think, would be part of the way there. If we were to buy, again, another striker, a backup left back, backup right back, and I'll say we're there. We are there. Make a charge, win the Premier League. All the stuff about, we can probably secure top 4, maybe go in there. Elite mentality to try and win the Premier League. Anyhow, we're done. Until then, enjoy, I don't know, your afternoon, your evening, or you're probably about to go to bed, or you're probably still at work looking at me in your phone. Not supposed to be doing that, are you? You're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be concentrating on your work. So until later on, this has been Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.